Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the gaming room. So, um, what do we got going on? Well, I passed by a few months here and did some cleaning, did some fixing, sold a few things. And, yeah, I sold basically a two-layer of a big rig. I don't remember in the last episode did I? Yeah, I did the big rig. I had the big rig in the last episode, right? Over there. But yeah, so I sold a whole two-layer thick of the trailer, and I ended up with like 500 and some $1,000. So yeah. So with that, I cleared some more land, flattened a few things out, made the parking lot bigger. I bought a tractor. I bought a planter and a plow, and I put in another sawmill. So I now have two sawmills going. Now each sawmill is only doing one thing. This one here is doing the beams. Alright. And this one is doing furniture. Alright. So, with that, this one is at 49 right now for wood. This one is 48. So I've got them pretty much filled up. Now, like I said, a couple months have passed, so oh yeah, I've also bought two more pieces of land. I'll show you that later, but anyways, so a couple months have passed, so I've collected stuff out of this one and stuff out of that one. And I'm just waiting for the best time to sell it. So this is where we're at right now with that stuff. Now, as of right now, with the furniture, if I sold right now, I'd have 179,000. But if I waited till July, I got 205. So I'm waiting on selling the furniture. The wood beams is almost perfect. I mean, 199.7, 199.8. So I'm going to probably take in the wood beams just to recoup some money. In the finances, I did pay off my thing, and as you can see here, $552,000 is what I made off of those beams, right? So, you know, we're doing pretty good. But right now, I could bring in, I've got no loans. I could bring this in. It's not a double layer thick, but, you know, I'm like not even $100 off if I bring them in. Wood chips, I think I'll wait a little bit longer because I believe I am in December at the moment. Yes, I am. So next month, that'll be pretty much max, and I'll obviously have more at that point. So that one will wait. Corn, same thing, January. You know, it's close, but I might as well wait till January. It's only next month, so. But yeah, the furniture I'm going to wait till July. And I have to figure out where the hell this selling station is. So this time around, we are going to go to the warehouse. Right? Not going to the market. We're just going to go to the warehouse. Now the warehouse, I believe, is this. Yes, that's that there. So basically just straight down the road. So let's load up the the wood beams. It'll probably make a mess out of that top layer, but oh well. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go container type material Y. Wood beam. Yes. So then we're going to go R. That's kind of cool. Didn't load the first couple very nicely, but it's okay. We'll fix that here in a minute. So yeah, we've come a long... Oops, I didn't need to shut that off, but whatever. We've come a long way since that last episode. Did a bunch of work offline. And this thing's flying along fast. I mean, look what it's going there as it's making the next beam. 228, 29, 30, 31. I mean, it's moving quick. Alright, so I'll push these over there. Might as well take these with me. And get these reloaded because these first two didn't load properly. So one full trailer, so let's run these down, and on the way back I'll show you the tractor and planter and plow that I got. I'll also show you the two other properties or fields, I guess, that I got. So how's everybody doing today? Let me know down below. We're in the chat. You know, how's things going? Today is a beautiful day. Other than the fact that my back, well, I have no words anymore for my back. I was sitting on a piece of plywood, trying to fix something on the sawmill. I wasn't even doing anything. I was looking at a valve that I had to put into the water tank, and all of a sudden just a sharp snap in my lower back, and I couldn't even stand up. My back was feeling awesome. It was feeling great. I wasn't hurting for a change. It was so nice. But yeah, that was short-lived, I guess. Anyways, so right now I'm sitting here in some fairly good pain. We got 281,000 for that. I thought it was only 200,000. A little bit more. We're now back up to 424,000. And that's exactly what happened last time. I mean, I was a double layered. It was almost 600,000. You know, and yeah, it was like, wow. I didn't think you guys would believe me, so that's one reason I kind of waited on hauling this stuff in as well. Because, you know, I wanted to show you that I didn't add money. That's what these wood beams gave me. And yeah, just kind of, I make sure I always stay honest with you guys. I'm not cheating. And so, but yeah, I mean, and that wasn't even 2 layers. So, once that furniture comes in, plus, you know, I'll have more wood beams at that point too. I'm gonna be up there. Like, really, a couple loads like this, all I have to do is add some trees and not do a darn thing. I mean, I'd have $1 million, no problem. If I didn't buy anything for the farm, I'd be pretty much at $1 million. So if I was doing $1 million challenge right now, I'd be done. So Good thing I'm not doing that. I'm just seeing how far I can take this. Whoa, truck. Whoa, truck. So, here's the plow. 12-meter wide. You know, it's a big plow. Doesn't even fit inside. Got the grain truck, but I went and picked up this tractor, which does not fit in this barn, so I'm gonna have to look at putting up a shed. But yeah, 1,000 horsepower, 9340 Warrior Deutz. This is a beautiful tractor. And then I've got the what do you call it? The Kenzine planter. This one here will do everything, so it'll plant and seed, which is to me both the same anyways, but it'll do everything, pretty much every crop type. And because of the dualies, I can't quite get it all the way in here, so again, I'm gonna have to build a shop. It is 14, so we're just gonna let the sawmill and stuff do its stuff. I've got the harvester, but I am going to be doing soybeans, so I do have to pick up a different header. But I bought, well, I have this property, or this farm field here, which is the one I started with, but I bought the one directly behind the barn, right? And I bought one directly beside it, and I combined it into one field. So from that side over there, all the way around over to here, it's a big enough field. Yeah. So, and again, I am at the point right now. Come on. Okay, auto save. Here we go. Boop-a-doop. Come on. Anyway, so yeah, I have 1, 2, and 3 right now, so it's all the way around me. Right now, it's just plowed. Like I said, I think I'm gonna just go for soybeans. So obviously, I gotta wait a few months here. So I'm not doing much with that, but I do have to, with the land and everything I did, you know, kind of goes through that money. So I'm gonna have to pick up a spreader. Maybe 2 cheap ones or one, and just kind of swap things out. But there is a few things that I do want to kind of do. So where's these spreaders? Seed tank right here. Oops. So I'm thinking, you know, something like this that does both. You know, or you could pick up a couple of these. One can do, well, no, because this doesn't do lime. So, but anyways, yeah, maybe like two of these. So I don't have to keep swapping back and forth all the time. One is lime, one is solid fertilizer, and be done with it. And because I plow a lot, I'm not going to worry about herbicide or anything. So we are definitely going to do this. Gonna leave that alone, but I want to jump that up. Main color. So I'm going to color these. Military green. The bottom's green. The other design color, we're going to go with orange. Yep. The cover, I think, is going to be orange as well. Right? That looks pretty good. And then, what is this? So this is going to be carbon fiber. That's the fenders. Inner rim is going to be the orange. I think the outer rim, should we go with like chrome orange? What do you think? Give it a little pizzazz. Let me know what you think. And the other design, I think, is also the regular orange. That's the ladder and a couple other little things. So we're going to buy that. Yeah, I'll buy 2 of them. If I get too confused, I'll change a color on. Actually, what I might do is change the tarp color so that, you know, you can easily pick out what's what, which one's lime, which one's solid fertilizer. Now, I'm also going to need a roller. So I think I usually like having this one. So I think I'm going to go with that. It would be nice if I could change the color of it, but I cannot. Okay. Now, one other thing I need is one of these. This is what, only 6 meter wide. It's 16 to 50, depending on which one you buy. Harvester's black, so design color. I don't know what we're gonna do for design color. Thrasher, go carbon fiber. Carbon fiber tines. So let's go with that. Oh, yeah, it was red. I couldn't remember what color I went. All right, black and red. Okay, so back down to 196. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going around in circles, I guess. Yeah, because I want to go to over there. I think there is a road right here. So we'll go over there. We'll pick up the bean header and if we have enough room, the spreaders. Bring them back to the farm. Like I said, it's going to be a couple months before I can do anything with the field, so basically the only thing I can do is get around and wait. Maybe we can cut more trees down, but Right now everything's full, so do we need the trees down to take up room? Look, forklift. It just almost fits on there. So it looks like you're going to be making a couple trips, because I figured I could probably put... am I going to make this turn? Yeah. Nope. Either way. Thought I was going to be able to put the header on there. I don't know if this thing's going to work on a harvester. I think this is bigger than that harvester can handle. Guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we? If you find me not talking for long periods of time, it's because nobody's, this is the live stream and nobody's watching at the moment. There's no point in talking if there's nobody there. Interesting. Just falls off. Well, it fits on there. I don't know if it'll operate properly, but it fits on there. I'm not sure where the hell I'm going to put this thing. I'm thinking maybe right here for now. Yes, it's blocking doors, but what else am I going to do? Man, let's go get, well, we'll just go get more. We'll get the 2 spreaders. Don't think I have enough room for, oh yeah, that's the way to jackknife it in front of the tracks. I don't think I have enough room to put the roller on. I may have to use the tractor to come and get that. But we'll get the invisible forklift to load the 2 spreaders on the trailer. Hopefully people aren't too afraid to actually comment on chat or down below. What the? Yeah. Be nice to see people in chat, or even if they say hi once or something. Or if you're watching this as a video, it'd be nice if people, leave a comment saying, hey, I was here. And if you're one of those people that, have a problem and hit the dislike button, at least have the fucking balls to say why you dislike the video. Don't be a pussy about it. I can't fix the videos or make them better for people if nobody says why they disliked it. Hey, let's get this home. We'll run over here. It's already, 15, 16. 1600. So. right onto this. There we go. See what we're doing now? I think so far into the third episode, I think we're doing pretty good after the first two. Let me know what you think. I think I made some pretty good progress, some pretty good money. Now, I'm not sure what else to actually add for the forestry, because, I mean, I almost have everything I need there, really. At the moment, anyways. Maybe once we get further away, pick up like a logging trailer or something. Well, from the hunger and thirst and fatigue and time, I think it's almost time to actually sleep for the night. We'll get this, we'll park it behind the barn there. Really need to look at more storage here somewhere. See if I can get maybe a long barn or something right here, but hard to do when you got these doors and you don't want to block them. So I think I'm just going to leave this here for now. Yeah, I finally got rid of all those people up here, so I'm not partying all the time. Hey, baby. Hey. Oh, yeah, we need to have a quick bite to eat here. Control L. Yes. We are 100% good. Oh, what the heck-a-doodles is this crap? Well, who the hell ordered this shit? I just finished getting rid of this stuff in real life. Invisible forklift. Yep. There we go. For now. Yeah, we'll just. Yeah, I need a shed. I can't close half of this stuff because things are too big. Normally I park my pickup here, but I think for now this is going to go here. Yeah, that'll work. Hey. Wow, look at this mess. Anyways, 196,000. Let's see what we've got for property here. I don't know why the saving is taking so long lately. Let's see here. 6 is only 31,000. Now, yes, I'd be deleting a field. See, because I don't think I could buy this right here. Unless there's a certain number. Sometimes there's a certain number that lets you buy all the little stuff in between everything, you know what I mean? I don't think there is. That's a big ass chunk of property. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, it's 5 that does it. 5 is 90,000 though, which isn't bad really. So if I bought 5, I could still utilize the farm field, which is good. I could eliminate some of these trees around here, and that would give me extra wood. But I could put a big shed over here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this. We'll have the field to use, but I'll have this space over here to put a big shed to actually start storing some of this stuff. So at 90,500, or, you know, a little over, still leaves me $100,000. Now, and if we go like this, God, it looks so funny. Snow looks so funny in this map. But anyways, so this is, I can't even find the freaking roads. I'm gonna have to wait till snow's gone. Okay, that's dirt. This is the road here. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the road right here. One goes this way. One goes this way. I'm going to wait until the snow's gone before I start putting sheds down. Because I don't need it in the middle of the road. So right now I'd be taking a guess. Guessing this is where the road is, so. This side's not too bad, but see, it's inside those trees. And the road goes right beside it, so. I'm just gonna wait until the snow's gone. It's almost like the snow's melting where I'm driving. See how it's like leaving dirt spots? Kinda cool. Well, let's go see how much how much other stuff we got here. Should almost have a full spawn points anyways. Yeah, this spawn point is full and I got 7 inside. These all pushed out here so we can pick them up with the truck. But I think best time to sell was January, was it not? So we'll get these all pushed out here, then we'll double check. If not, well then we'll just stack them off to the side. I think these were actually July though, okay? So let's double check, best time to sell. Furniture, yeah, July. Getting up there though, 313 to 364. And right now wood beams are over what they would be normally. Same thing with wood chips. Wood chips are 109. January normally sells at 106, but we're actually, somebody's in desperate need of it. Corn didn't go up as much as it should have this month. So we are going to load wood beams. We'll come back with the blue grain truck and we'll pick up the wood chips. And the furniture, well, we're going to set that off to the side and we'll wait. So, let's grab this truck here. We're going to load up all of this stuff. Yeah, I'd buy a snow plow, but I've done that before, bought a snow plow and literally spent like an hour plowing everything. I disconnect the snow plow and all of a sudden snow's gone. So I'm not even gonna bother, just because like waste of time, waste of money. Now if the game actually accumulated snow and made it stay for like more than a few hours, I know playing 1 month at a time, but even still, I mean, we're in the Yukon here, Northwest Territory of Canada. These guys would have snow in September a lot of times, and the snow does not go away until March, April minimum. So for this stuff to go away in 1 month, yeah, not very realistic. The snow here, especially in like this map, should be here for easy 6 months, maybe even 8 months. Not that I want it, but it's the fact that you're gonna be like that. I mean, if you're gonna play realistic, at least make it realistic. Maybe somebody should make a mod that, proper realistic winter weather, I guess. Especially if you're playing on a Canada map. The eastern side of Canada where I live, we're actually lucky enough that we don't get long or heavy snow winters. We start getting snow end of December, beginning of January, and normally, this winter's been odd, but normally, end of December, January, when we finally get snow that stays, right? And then it's usually gone middle of April, beginning of April kind of thing. So but this year we actually got snow in November, and it wasn't until almost the end of March when it was finally gone. And at that, even the other day, it was snow pellets and little flakes here and there. Well, actually, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. Alberta and Saskatchewan on the western side of Canada got 2 more feet of snow this past Friday. Not August, but April. Let's say 26th, so April 17th. Yeah, April 17th, 2026. They got 2 feet of snow. So, yeah. It's been a crazy winter. Another $233,000. So, we're going to find our way back. What was the other thing we were going to say? Oh, the wood chips. So we're going to go to the farm first. Pick up the blue-green truck, so we can go pick up all the wood chips. The wood chips are going to go to the farmer's market. or as they call it here, the Yukon market. So I can't really go that way anymore because I blocked off the field that goes, or the little dirt road that goes to the back of the barn. Come on, there's a road here somewhere. Did I miss the road? At least the imprints in the snow stay for a while. I've had a couple maps where it fills right in, like right away. Must be warming up. The snow's melting a little bit on the road where I've driven. It's nice that the more you drive over it as well, the more it seems to go away in that path, which is good. I like that. Yeah, I like that melted compressed snow look and the dirt. That looks good. Okay, let's grab this so we can get the wood chips. This mod's a little odd. It's a dually truck, but it's not giving me dually tracks. But whatever. I still like this truck. It's got a big capacity in it. You can boost up the horsepower quite a bit. Be nice if we change the colors, but you know. Yeah, this heating pad on my back is really starting to get warm. Now I'm not sure if making the furniture actually makes sawdust or not. Alright, let's turn this heating pad off for a little bit. What does this thing hold anyway? Probably about 20. This is more than 25 maybe? Yeah, I use this truck so much you'd think I'd know this by heart by now. Okay, I also need to check if... I'm not sure if building the furniture gives you sawdust. Furniture, wood. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Just double check here. Yeah, it doesn't produce any sawdust. Whereas like the beams, see the beams have the sawdust. Planks make sawdust. And long planks, you use the sawdust. In this one anyways. So yeah, there's no sawdust with the furniture. Okay. Just wanted to double check and see. I wasn't sure. And in this one we still have 41,000 wood chips. So almost another 2 full loads. Almost. Normally I'd go to that first turn to go through town, but since the farmers market is easily accessible through this side of the town, well, let's see what this will give us. Should give us a fairly good chunk, huh? $41,619. Sounds good to me. Like I said, I got one full trip and about 7/8 of the trip. Screw it, cut across here. How long have we been going for? Pretty much exactly an hour and 9 seconds for a live stream so far. So I'll probably make it another 2-hour live stream unless more people show up. Yeah, we'll go for 2 hours, unless I can convince my dad to go pick up those tools outside. Because, like I said, I was outside working on the sawmill when my back decided to, say, no, sorry, not today. So, I got tools and stuff out there that should be picked up before, it gets dark out. Being it's almost 7 o'clock at night, we'll get this all done up here. Okay, so this is why I go the other way. I put the road crossing in the wrong spot. You figure 40, yeah, 420, well, 422, not bad. Another 41,000. Well, the next one won't be as much. Yeah, I still think they need to make a mod where the fields you don't own have farmers and tractors working in them. It would just make the map that much livelier. You know, kind of boring sometimes when you don't see other stuff happening. So that'll be all the chips out of here. Maybe, well, it's only freaking 11, so maybe before the end of the day we'll take advantage of that high price and bring in whatever wood beams do come out. And these guys aren't ready to go in yet, so we'll just let that one build up. another 16, so we should be up to 438, maybe 439. Like I said, once the snow goes away, then we can see where those patches of gravel and stuff are. And we put down some sheds for that other equipment. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. And if you're able to, share out the videos so more people can see. Okay, let's go back to the farm here and park this thing and pick up the flatbed. I'm not doing too bad for hunger and thirst. Already been running around for 2.7 hours in the vehicles. Just that time we were gone, another one popped out. Okay, we're still doing good for wood. And this one's still doing good for wood. So, what do we do? Well, let's just see here. Yeah, see, we own this spot right here. So, what do we do for a big shed? I mean, we could put something like this down. Maybe this one. Got one door on this side. Nothing there. Oops. And a big door there. I do believe. I think this one's got. Yeah, this one's got a work trigger in it. So it should be big enough to do what we need. You can go in and out from the ends, right? Well, one end anyways. And we could afford it. Rather something that we could drive through. So we're not having to try and turn things around. I think this has double doors. Sliding doors. Yeah, this one here's got. I think that's a door there. That'd be nice and wide for the harvester. So if we did something like this, where's the other doors? There's a small door there. 3 doors there. Nothing on that end. So if we did something like right here, right? Got that small road to this side and a small road to that side. And then we got the big opening over here. And I'm not sure, but I think that's it. But if we put it right about here, like that right next to the tree. But I don't want that color, so we're going to go F. $90,000. Adds 90,000 if we put the solar panels on, but it makes money. There it is. That's what we're doing. So let's go to the farm. I think this truck needs tires too. Yep, truck needs tires. Yeah, it says tires are only 60% wear, so... I think we should end up picking up a small tractor, huh? another tractor here, small one or medium one, I guess. Okay, I think we've got everything pretty much sorted. Fix the ground around this shop here once the snow is gone. It's a pretty good drop. There must be an outside light. Yeah, it must be the outside lights. So, got tractors situated. We got a second tractor. Got equipment situated. The wood is doing fine for how much it's got. So I think I'm going to call it a day. Okay, let's see what next month brings here. Be nice if you didn't have to be at the sleep trigger to do this one. The full meal. But I guess it's kind of to force you to go home, in a sense. Right? You can carry a snack with you and stuff, but I think it's meant for you to go home, to actually eat a full meal. Well, the snow didn't go away, but it didn't get any more either, so. Whee! Around Rosie. Yeah, this truck doesn't do very good in snow, obviously. Had the wheels turned, brakes on, and just sliding forward. Wheels left, brakes on. Okay, 45 in the reserve. We got 5,800 in the Okay, so I was going to take this in yesterday, but kind of forgot. So let's see what wood beams are worth right now. Is it still worth taking them all in? Yeah, 211 right now, over the 209 that it could be. So I might as well. Want to restack this stuff nice and neat out of the way. So when it comes time, it's all ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a pretty freaking good haul when it comes time to take that in. I'm going to check something here. I mean, if the snow is actually going to stick around in this game, where would I find those like snow plows and stuff? Now, what can I actually put on the truck? This is where I might lose money. So I'm not sure what I can put on the truck. If I go to the truck, it doesn't say. See, this has already got lights on it. It's got the ram to lift it up and down. Basically, is a 3-point hitch style. So something like this doesn't need the lights, but it has kind of the 3-point hitch style. And it's got the in and outs on the sides for tilting or angling. Now, these ones have lights on it. That's for the flatbed that I'm driving. That's for Can-Am. This doesn't specify really. Oh, this one does. That one won't work. What was I looking at? This one? Yeah. See, again, doesn't have the up and down. That's on the truck. Let's get the 3-point hitch. So, which one do I waste the money on to figure out which one I need? What's on this? This is kind of the same thing, just way smaller. So small tractors. That's front end loader. That one, but let's do this first. Get the delivery. Well, here we go. We'll see if it works. It's a little small for this truck. Well, maybe not. Says it hooks up. Wow, that's slow going up and down. You got, I don't have to wait for the back of the truck. I don't think I have enough weight for the truck. I wonder if I should just put the trailer back up. Keeps lifting up though. It's like I just don't have the weight to do it. I thought I lifted it up. Like it doesn't matter if it's up or down. See, if you lift the plow, it shouldn't be. Well, it would help if you didn't back over the snowdrifts, huh? It's turning it into dirt, and it shouldn't be. And see, this blade won't do anything with snow. It's meant to convert into dirt, so. Now, let's see here. See what happens. Get the other style of plow. See if that does any better. Oh, it doesn't help back that. Really? Okay, well, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes on this live stream. Kind of figuring out this. So I think might have to look into a box or something, or see what there is for see, these are just plows. Super salt spreader. By rights, that should fit on the back of the truck, but I think I'd have to take the fifth wheel off. That'd be a kind of a pain in the butt. So, if that's the case, then I would have to take the fifth wheel off. Do I just look at a different vehicle altogether? I think... I thought this one was a snowplow equipable, but I guess not. This could definitely be a useful truck. Bit of a flatbed, but can haul a gooseneck trailer. 500 horse. 1500 horse? Yeah, right. That'd be 500 horse. Wheel brand. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for... It says customized, but so there's nothing I could do. Those plows that have the lights with it, can I put that on that truck? You know, like this one? See, that's for the Chevy, but that's for the Can-Am, so no. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So, see, none of these are light duty. I think the only one I've got that can have a snowplow is a freaking big truck or the C10. Camouflage, wheel setup, wheel brand extension. Camouflage, cabin light wheel spacing, brand stickers, bumper and accessories, that's just color. Yeah, see. This can't have snowplow either. Too bad. This is what I would use, is one of these. Okay, so looks like pretty much, I don't even think these engines set up, no. Or the older ones. Engine, wheel, bumper. Nope. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything. I mean, I can go loader and stuff, but I don't want a friggin' loader. Not to mention they're friggin' expensive. So yeah, the only thing would be this. Go long frame. Get rid of the freaking Dayton in the back. Dayton up front. Okay, there we go. Rear hitch low. Yeah, that's fine. Exhaust. That. Toolbox. Antenna. Glass. Fender. Visor. Bumper. I think it's bumper that's... No. Mirrors. Oh, attachers right there. 3-point. And is I don't like how it's always on the ground. Even when I lift it up, it's still trying to push snow. So do I maybe go to... It's always this. Big old snowcat. That's going a little crazy. Could go a skid steer maybe. Kubota. Let's see if we go Kubota combinations. What? Can't use a snowplow with this either. Got the bucket, I guess. If it'll actually do it. Little buddy. Again, same stuff. I guess the Can-Am can push snow, but now at the same time, if I get a small tractor, let me know what you guys think here. If I get a small tractor, I could put like things like this on small tractor blade. And if it's a front end loader thing, or like a 3-point hitch, or actually front end loader attachment, then no, not this one. This one here, right? Would that not connect to... No, that's the wrong type of attachment, right? What I'm looking at is, you know, like if the attachment for a bucket. So what the hell is this for? Snowblower can be a perfect tool for deep snow. So I don't understand. What the hell is that? See, if I'm not mistaken, this is for like things like the excavator or something, or you know what I mean? I don't understand what that's for. If you know, let me know, because I have no clue. Kalbatcher winter equipment mod. VP320 sync. This is the STS 303P. I don't know, guys. Either way, you know what? I've been going for 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 5 seconds. So, I think I am going to call this a stream for today. I want to thank everybody for showing up today. Please hit that sub. Hit the like button for me. Hit the bell notification. Make sure that all notifications are turned on so you don't miss out on anything. YouTube likes to, you know, unsub people and unbell people and everything. So make sure that all that stuff is turned on. Please leave your comments and thoughts down below if you're watching this as a video. Thank you everybody that's been here for the live stream. And yeah, no matter what you're playing, always have fun and make sure you're doing it for you. So until next time, later, my friends.